Hey everybody, it's Abby. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm kind of nervous for this video. I filmed it last week, like before the end of the month. Today, what is today? I'm filming this on the 26th, so there's 2 more days. I am need to lock up my debit card so I don't buy anything else. So I filmed it, and then I swear this chair is but I filmed it, and then I bought some more stuff, kind of sort of unintentionally. You'll see what I mean when I get there. So yeah, I'm probably not going to do that again, try to film early. So I'm not going to call this a no-buy again, I'm just going to call it what I bought. I'm going to start my no-buy in March because this was quite a haul. However, I felt it was necessary because I have other videos that I've made in the past couple weeks about brands that I'm not going to use anymore, and then I'm going to make another one next week or the week after talking about the products that I'm not going to use anymore, and I might do a declutter too. So I needed some of this stuff to replace what I had, which I think was probably a good move, so I don't have gaps in my collection and have stuff I can't use. So first I went to CVS because I knew that I was looking for some of the newer stuff from Wet n Wild from their, they kind of revamped some things, had some new formulas, so I wanted to try that. I haven't been able to find them anywhere, like Walmart. I went to Walgreens, Target, Meijer even. Actually, Meijer did have some of this. I went to Meijer after this though, but if you have a Meijer near you and you're looking for this stuff, they probably have it. So they had a buy one get one half off, so I got 4 things. The first one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. I've used up maybe 3 or 4 of these. I love it so much. It really helps my makeup stay on, so glad I bought that because I was without it for about a month. And then I got one of these Mega Glow Makeup Sticks highlighter. I did a whole video about these, so I'll link that below. But this is the highlighter in the shade When the Nude Strikes, and this is absolutely amazing. I'm trying not to use it every day because it's so awesome. And then I got this guy. It is the Mega Glow Hello Halo highlighter, and it's a liquid form, and it has that ginormous doe foot applicator. And yeah, I fell for that holographic makeup thing. Somebody had a list of the vegan products from the new Wet n Wild Gothographic, I think it's called, but I can't find it anymore, so it's probably a good thing so I don't buy it. But there's that one. It's like that pink flash. This kind of reminds me of a more extreme version of the Kat Von D Thunderstruck because it has more of that pink flash to it. And the last thing I got that day was this Wet n Wild Comfort Zone eyeshadow palettes. This is the new one. They reformulated all of these and then added some new colors. This one is, it's thankfully, but at the same time, unfortunately, that's the only one that's vegan. But I really like these colors. They perform well, so I'm really happy about that. I actually do not remember if I had the original Comfort Zone palette because I had a bunch of Wet n Wild shadows. I got rid of some, but I don't know which ones I had. I know I had some of the 3-pan ones, which they did reformulate as well, and some of those are vegan, but this is only one of the 10 pans that is vegan. I was hoping that there was the one that's like the modern Renaissance-ish vibe to it, but that one's not, so. But this one's good. I like some of these colors. Actually, well, I like all the colors really. And it has that duochrome blue-red kind of shade. And then I went to Target to get something that I needed, and then I ended up with a whole basket full of stuff. You know how that goes. So I was looking for the Sonia Kashuk stuff because I knew that they were discontinuing because I'd been there before, and a lot of stuff was on clearance, but I wasn't really interested in any of the makeup because if I liked it, then I can't buy it again. But they actually redid all of their brushes, and they look really nice. They have like a lower end, like lower priced liner brushes, and they have like a more professional, like in the $20 range kind of brushes. So this is from the lower end range. It is the blending crease brush, and this is awesome. And it came with this little thing, this little cap, is so you put the brush in it to keep the bristles from like getting tore up if you travel with it. So you just slide it up there, pop that little thing on, and it's protected. I thought was pretty neat. And then you just pull it off. And then I got the e.l.f. Eye Enhancing Mascara in Black Diamond. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't even read the packaging on this. I just saw the wand and was kind of like interested in it, but I didn't read it. It says Eye Extending Mascara for Brown Eyes. I don't have brown eyes, but I mean, you can use anything, so we'll see. I'm kind of concerned because it says light reflecting and metallic, so I'm hoping that that's not going to like irritate my eyes or anything. Hopefully it doesn't. I haven't tried it yet. Clearly it's still in the packaging. But yeah, I'll give that a go at some point. And the next couple things are in my bathroom. I got one of the new Pacifica sheet masks. That was $3.99, I think. It's kind of expensive for a sheet mask, I think. I don't know. And then I got one of the, what's it called? Yes to Vitamin Enriched Kale Lip Mask. I actually have one. I have one of these in my empties, so I'll just pull that out. What got me was it says vegan right here. So it's like, man, I don't know if any of these other ones are vegan or if this is the only one. But this is awesome. I posted a picture of me like with it on Instagram, and it is like carrot orange. But it really helped like hydrating, and yeah, it is like overall kind of balanced out my skin because sometimes it's oily, sometimes it's dry, so it kind of like put me in the middle. Then these are my bathroom too. I got the Scalp Relief Shampoo and Conditioner from DermaE because I've been looking forever for a cruelty-free vegan replacement for the Head & Shoulders shampoo, and I haven't been able to find one, or I used one from the brand Jason, I think, and it didn't do much. But I've been using the DermaE ones for a couple washes now, and it's like life-changing. Like I used to get really itchy like right here, and it's probably on camera, like on film somewhere, that I'm scratching my head endlessly, and I had a lot of dandruff and stuff, and now it looks perfectly normal. I mean, I get like a few little spots here and there, but I suspect that once I keep using it, it'll be a lot better. The thing with that though is like I looked at the ingredients, it has menthol in it, so like it kind of burns a little, but I mean it's not bad because it says to leave it on there for 3 to 5 minutes, I think, and if you leave it on there for longer than that, it kind of burns. But I think that's good. I don't know, it means it's working. And then also from DermaE, I ordered these on their website, and I got the Vitamin E 12,000 IU cream. Like if you have dry skin, like flaky bad, you need that vitamin E cream because it is absolutely amazing. It like totally changed my skin. Like I can't recommend it enough. It was awesome. You need just a teeny tiny amount. Like I just tap my finger into it and then put it on like one side of my face, and then tap my finger into it and do another side, because a little bit goes a long way. If you only use it on your face, it will probably last forever, but if you use it on like your body and stuff too, then you might go through a little faster. Then I was at Whole Foods one day and I needed a body wash because the one that I've been using I kind of don't really like, and it's running out anyways. So I looked and looked and looked, and I smelled some of the body washes. I didn't really like any of them, so I just got the EO or Everyone, whatever that brand is called, like 3-in-1. It's like a shampoo, a body wash, and a bubble bath or something. I'll put a picture of it here because it's in my bathroom now. I haven't actually tried it yet because I'm not done with the other one, but I didn't like any of the other scents that they had. They just kind of seemed weird to me, like lavender and citrus or something, so I got the unscented one. Then I went back to Target and I got 3 more of those Yes to Carrots mud masks because they had a coupon on the Cartwheel app, so I got those for pretty cheap. And then I saw e.l.f. had this brush. Now, is it just me, or has anybody else noticed that e.l.f. like did not have a blending brush for a long time, but then now I found this one is the crease brush, and it's just a fluffy blending brush, but it's really small, which I really appreciate because my eyes are not really small, but they're not like really big either, I don't think. So like some of these, like this Sonia Kashuk one that I had for a while, it's a little bit bigger. And then this Real Techniques one that I got recently, it's like, it's small, but it's pointy, so it's, I don't know, I feel like these could maybe be used interchangeably. This Real Techniques one is the Defining Crease Brush. So I think that this would be helpful, like if I do a halo eye or something, because it's really difficult to get like in the inner corner with a blending brush without getting it everywhere, you know. Alright, and then after that I placed a fairly large order on Wet n Wild's website because they were having 25% off of everything for Valentine's Day. So yeah, I spent like enough after the discount to get free shipping. I think it was like $35 or $40, I'm not sure. But this was actually a thing on my wish list, if I can get it out of here. It was the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. I got the shade Warm Light. Because I looked everywhere that has Wet n Wild does not have this powder. I would think this would be like a staple product. But the only thing about this is that it's a baked powder, and I don't think I've ever used a baked like face powder before, and it does not want to come off onto the brush, and it looks like it has a little bit of hard pan, so I'm not too sure how I feel about this one yet. And a lot of this stuff, by the way, for the Wet n Wild, I got products like in every category, because next week I'm going to do a full face of Wet n Wild, so be on the lookout for that if you're interested. And I got the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil. So I had this before in, what's that one, the light shade that is not a bronzer on anybody by any stretch. I forgot what it was called. But this one is like actually a bronzer shade on me. I really like it. It is pretty fair, so if you're like medium to deep, you probably need the next one up. They have a darker one. Try to put it underneath of that highlighter right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of my light. And then I got this product because a while back I did a video kind of in collaboration with Amy Lynn. Hi Amy, if you're watching. But she, like, it was a challenge, and she sent me a prize for doing the challenge, and it had one of these Wet n Wild gel lip balms in it. It was a different color. I forgot which one it was. So she sent me this one. It's a light pink in the shade Tease, and then I really liked this, and I've had a product similar, the Fresh Sugar lip balm, the tinted one, and it was in like a berry purple color, and I really missed that because it, like, I had it and then it totally melted, like completely melted, like nothing left of it when I went to Florida. So I got another one in the shade Rule. Swatch that right there. And I like the shade. I just kind of wish that it had SPF like that other one, but oh well. And then I got the Pro Line Felt Tip Eyeliner in black. They didn't have many eyeliners that were vegan, so I just got this one. And I heard, who was it that was talking about this? I think it was Logical Harmony, Tashina. She said that this worked pretty well, like at first, but then it started getting bad, so yeah, I don't know, we'll see how that goes. And then I needed a face primer because I already have foundation, concealer, and everything from them, so I got the matte face primer, and it is vegan. They mark, I love Wet n Wild so much for this, that they mark their vegan products, and I used this for the first time today. I think it's okay. I mean, it looks pretty good underneath of this foundation. The only thing that's weird about this is that, like, the opening to the tube is, like, abnormally large, so that kind of freaks me out a little bit. So, I don't know. And then I needed to get an eyeshadow primer. Now I feel like I'm cheating on my Milani eyeshadow primer, but this one is actually pretty good. But they're kind of a different texture. Like the Milani one is really thick, but this one is a little more thin. And I think that a long time ago I had the Fergie collection primer from Wet n Wild, but I don't remember exactly. But this one, I mean, I wore it yesterday all day and it didn't crease or anything. So, I mean, as long as it doesn't crease, then it's fine by me. So, yeah, we'll see if this one, that would be an interesting video to do, like, side-by-side comparison of this one and the Milani one, because this one is a little bit cheaper. And then I didn't have any Wet n Wild blushes, so I got this one. It's in the shade Mellow Wine. I had this one in the original formula, because this one is reformulated, and I didn't really like it, but that's probably before I knew that you were supposed to, like, tone it down a little bit. So, I wore this once, and I kind of like it, so there's it right there. It's like a peachy color. Like, if you go too heavy with it, it's really dark and weird, but it's like, if you go really light with it, it's like a peachy matte kind of color. And I appreciate that it doesn't have shimmer, because I don't think I have any other blushes that don't have shimmer besides the Tarte ones. And then I mentioned these next two products in my foundation and concealer comparison, so check that video out. I'll link that below too. But this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I got the shade Light Ivory. I used this for the first time on my eyes today. It doesn't look bad. I mean, it's not really creasing or anything, so that's a plus. And it is a pretty decent shade match. I mean, it's just a hair dark for what I like under my eyes, but I think it's okay. So I'm excited to try this, if it's going to be any better than my Kat Von D and Urban Decay ones, because those are a little expensive. Let me compare the product amount, because I didn't even think to do that in my foundation video. I thought it would make it too long. So, Wet n Wild actually has more product than the Kat Von D and the Urban Decay ones. So the Wet n Wild has 0.29 ounces, the Kat Von D has 0.22, and then the Urban Decay has 0.16. So it's a better deal, less money for more product. And this one doesn't have much product in it at all. This is the Wet n Wild Illuminati Highlighting and Concealing Pen. So I've tried this a couple times. It's okay. It's a little bit lighter of a color, I think, than the Photo Focus one. The thing is, there's like no product in this. Like, I've used this twice, and it's already like almost gone. So, and this one has 0.05 ounces, so that's like a fraction of the other ones. And the only thing with this is that it's really messy, so I honestly probably would not repurchase this one after I use it up in like 2 days. Because it's like got all over the sides of the thing, and then like when you click it out, like the tip, the brush thing, like is kind of dry. So, eh. And then I got two of their Mega Last lipsticks. So these, I had a bunch of these a couple years ago that they, you know, they posted on like Pinterest and everything, like those dupes for MAC lipsticks and all that. So I had like all the dupes for the MAC lipsticks, like Candy Yum Yum and what's that, Diva or Rebel or whatever that one was. And I didn't really like them. The formula was super dry and stiff, and I thought that I would try them again, and they must have changed the formula, because these are 1,000 times better. So I got the shade Never Nude. That is one swipe right there. That is so creamy and just amazing. And then I got the shade In the Flesh. There's that one. And I mixed these together and wore them yesterday, and it was pretty nice. So, because this one, like the In the Flesh, is a little bit too pink for my taste, even though I am wearing pink today, but yeah, you know. And I feel like this In the Flesh would be a dupe for something else that I already have. I don't know. I don't have, well, my nudes really aren't that dark, I don't think, but yeah. And then I got a couple brushes. So I got the Wet n Wild, I think this is just called the powder brush. It's a pretty decently sized powder brush. It's just kind of misshapen from being in the packaging. It's like, here is it next to the Real Techniques blush brush. It's okay. I don't think it picks up a lot of product there really, because the bristles are like extremely soft and squishy, so I don't think that it picks up a whole lot, but that's kind of the same problem that I have with some of the eye brushes too. And then I don't know what possessed me to buy this, but I got the bent liner brush. So I think I wanted to try like using liquid liners as eyeliner, or liquid lipsticks as eyeliner. Now on to the last one. So I was out of town visiting my family, and I brought this little mini dry shampoo that I had left over. I don't know why I thought that it would be enough to last for the days that I was there, but it wasn't. It died like halfway through doing my hair the first day. So they luckily, like, there was nothing. Like, when I grew up there was no stores around. There was like Walmart and Rite Aid, and that was pretty much it. Now they have an Ulta like about 20-30 minutes away, so I went there and I was gonna get a mini dry shampoo because I'm like addicted to it now, thanks to Tashina and Rianne, and I was just gonna get a mini one and then be done with it and not spend too much. But then I saw that they had, like, with a $30 dry bar purchase, you could get a free mini, so I was like, okay. And I bought a mini, and then I bought a full-sized, and then I went to took it up to buy it, and then I was going to get the mini, like the free mini or whatever, and then I was going to use some of my points. Because I had like $50 worth of points saved up, so I was going to use some of them. And then the girl at the register was like, well, if you use like some of them, you kind of lose some because they're worth more the higher up you go. And I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense, because I had kind of noticed that, like, they're not equal. Like, each amount of points going up is not the same. Like, they kind of get higher and higher as you go up, so if you only use some of them, you kind of lose some. So anyways, I was like, I don't really want to, but I mean, I probably should, so I don't lose all those points. So I ended up with all those dry shampoos and then 3 lip balms. Somebody tell me why I bought 3 lip balms, as I have no idea. But this one that I had hunted down, actually, I thought I bought this at one point, but I accidentally bought the cherry one. This is the Cuban Mango Lip Balm from Pacifica. So I had, like, tried to buy this one at one point or I accidentally bought a different, like the cherry one, I think, and I know I have this one, and it's really disappointing because it does not smell like mango. Like, I had a Burt's Bees mango lip balm and it was pretty good, but this one just does not. Like, this one smells like some kind of artificial something. I don't know. This is weird. Like, that's weird for Pacifica to smell like artificial anything. And then I got that, then I remembered that I needed a SPF lip balm. Well, I didn't really remember that I needed one. I just kind of went across it. I was like, oh yeah, I need one now, because I had like some of the Pacifica sunscreens, and they had these, the Pacifica Sun and Lip Care SPF 30 Mineral Color Lip Balm. So I got 2 of them. One is in the shade Peach, and the other one's in the shade Nude. There's the nude one right there, kind of swatched sideways. It is barely there, noticeable, but I think it will be noticeable on the lips. And is it right here. So that's peach, and that one's a nude. So I'm kind of glad that I got these, because like if I go outside, my lips burn. So I needed something with SPF in it, and it's a bonus that they have that they're tinted. I can't words today. And they also don't smell like SPF lip balm. You ever had a lip balm that is just like, you can taste it, you can smell it, it's horrible, like I never wanted to wear them, but these are alright. So that came out to like almost exactly $50, and I ended up paying like $2 and something out of pocket, so not that bad. I had been saving those points for stuff that I needed, but I don't know, I just kind of felt like I would have bought like maybe like I just think that I would have bought like cleanser or something with it instead of more like dry shampoo and lip balm. But that's how it ended up, so it's going to take a while to build those points back up though. So anyways, that was it for this. Hopefully I don't buy anything else in March. I shouldn't need anything. But yeah, so and I am kicking off the 100 Days of Makeup. Actually, that's probably already going on by the time you're watching this. So check out my Instagram for that. It's just at azkaland, same way it's spelled here. And I'm going to get ready to head out. Today is one of those days that feels kind of good, like, you know, when you're coming out of winter and it's kind of starting to be spring and you just feel like, I don't know, like something's different, you know what I mean? I hope, did anybody else have that? So yeah, I'm just, like, it kind of feels like one of those days where you can just drive around and, like, roll your windows down and play music, but it's only like 50 degrees. So, anyways, hopefully this was entertaining at least. Hopefully you found some new products, maybe. I don't know. So if you're on a no-buy, I'm sorry. March will be a no-buy update, so thanks for watching. If not already, please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.